Jacques, let's get the elephant out of the room first. How much abuse have you taken for your non-appearance for the first 3-4 weeks of the season? And just explain a little what happened.
Yeah, no, actually I got no abuse from the boys. The boys were really good about it, like they were really understandable about it. The boys actually, fair play to me, seeing the opportunity to get some extra time off. It was actually Rob that gave me the few extra weeks off, so they took it really well.
Just explain what happened though. It was a freak incident, wasn't it? Really, we all know it's not the best crime rate in South Africa, but it frustrated you, didn't it? Because you ended up, done a hard pre-season, but then you end up having to miss those opening games.
Yeah, no, obviously it was frustrating. Like I think the most awkward thing of all of it was phoning Rob to tell him what happened. Was a bit nervous, but at the end of the day, he took it really well because, like, obviously it wasn't in my hands. My resident card got stolen out of the car. Was very nervous because I couldn't fly, so I had to wait another 3 weeks after that week off after pre-season. So it was frustrating, but at the end of the day, like the boys did really well in the first 3 games. So it was very for me, it was really good to see the boys doing well. So I was happy.
You're back in this country, you're back playing again, and obviously Friday night now, a local derby, one to really whet the appetite and get you excited about.
Yeah, I know, Bristol, it's a derby, so we're all really excited for it. We're actually just focusing this week on ourselves. I think when we go into the game, we have to put our best foot forward. I think they're a really tough side to play there. So when we go up there, we'll have to be physical and just put our best Chiefs foot forward. And just you have to be on your best when you go there. You have to give 80-minute performance to get the points there. So yeah.
I'd imagine it'd be the same in South Africa if you're playing a South African team, but you've been here 3-4 years now. You know that local rivalry and how big a game it's going to be, both on and off the field, in terms of fans, banter, in terms of points for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. It's obviously bragging rights. So I think as a team and as a coaching staff and going from say Devon going up there, we have to be we're obviously representing everyone here and all the people down here. So I think we've got something to prove. We obviously lost the game up there last season when we went away to them. So this season I think we've got something to prove right, and I think if we put our best foot forward, we can take the points up there. So yeah, we're really excited. We're ready. Our preparation this week has been really well. We've recovered from the game against Sale, and the boys are really, mentally, we're in the right space for this game.
I was going to say, you literally come off the training paddock, the buoyancy, there's a real buzz about the place. The boys are excited. They're not letting the weekend get to them. You weren't a million miles off winning that game.
Yeah, I know. I think this league is so competitive, so you can't just worry about a game that you lost. I think you need to take the positives out of it and then move on to the next week. Look at what you did wrong and then move on as quick as you can and forget about it and focus on the next game. So yeah, I think the boys did really well this week to just that transition from that game into this game. Just getting the focus on Friday night and not focusing on what happened on the weekend. So I think it's really well that the boys are focusing and they know how big this game is for the club as well.
You just spoke to the media about the excitement and the feel. There's a big difference amongst the squad this year. That last year was tough, but you've parked that now and you've got a new rebrand behind you. You're all buying into a new kind of culture. Yeah. It seems to be working.
Yeah, I know, it's exciting. It's so nice to just see that all the boys are so happy and everyone is just bonding, and all the boys are coming to the club. Obviously we work hard, and then after when we worked hard and we played a game, it's just nice to have a beer with the boys. It's just nice again to come to the club and to spend time with our families. The families are also very much more involved now, I think in the last 2-3 years. So I think it's very exciting for a club the vibe that's here at the moment. So it's great. It's great to see. I'm enjoying it a lot.
And a fellow countryman in the new defence coach, Omar, what's he brought? It seems to be a real excitement, a real energy about him.
Yeah, I know. Omar, I know. I've heard of him before he even came to the club. So it's really exciting to have him here now. He brings a real energy to the team. He brings energy to coaching sessions, and he brings a lot of detail as well. And it's obviously a big game for him this weekend because he's previously been at Bristol. So all the boys want to obviously make it for him, for a special Friday night for him. So yeah, all the boys are buying in, and yeah, no, we're doing it for ourselves, but obviously we are going to do it for him as well.
Thanks, Jacques.
Cheers, mate.